So Elon Musk is now not buying Twitter, though it could still change. It could all be like the attempt to renegotiate a better price on the deal because the stock market and Twitter stock has fallen precipitously since he made his offer and they accepted it. He says it's because they failed to provide accurate information about the number of bots on Twitter. See, I am upset about the bots at Air France, and he is upset about the bots.
Case closed. Case closed.
Monaco. Lewis. Anyway, so Twitter's board has said it's going to sue him. They've already lawyered up. They want this deal to close at the original 54.20 per share sale price. I think their share right now is yesterday it closed at $32.65. So it's like way down. My God, that's more than $20 down. That hurts. So you can see why he wants to get out of it. He says it's because of the bots, but really the only issue is legally, will that hold up? Twitter says he made them a promise of, quote, specific performance, which in the law means you promised not just that you'd pay us the $1 billion fee if this falls apart. You promised that if you pulled this deal for a bullshit reason, we could take you to court and make you actually buy us. Specific performance. We can make you buy us. And the only way you can just get out of it for that $1 billion penalty is if financing falls through. So one wonders whether Elon Musk is furiously calling all of his financiers being like, oh, it doesn't look so good, right? You're probably thinking about pulling the deal, which wouldn't be proper. But anyway, so they're about to go into a massive lawsuit. And that is what led CNBC's David Faber to say the following.
Then the question is, well, okay, you're forcing Mr. Musk to buy the company. Does he actually agree to do it? There's this argument that being said lately that, well, maybe he won't comply with that.
Right.
Well, then we'd have a situation where they could put him in jail.
That's not going to happen. I'm not. I did some M&A when I was a litigator, but he's not going to jail. They're going to settle this one way or the other. And it could still wind up with Elon buying Twitter, but at a lower price. It's not going to be $54. I don't see him in any world buying this for $54 a share. But what do you guys make of it?
I mean, at this point, I wonder if he even wants Twitter at all at any price. Doesn't really seem that way. I mean, he's gotten to prove his point in some respects in that he has been berating Twitter publicly all throughout this potential transaction, and continues to do so. And it sounds as if they do have some sort of judicial proceeding, they're very likely going to have to disclose things that are likely to be really embarrassing for the company and will probably hurt them pretty substantially. If these bot numbers are nearly as bad as I suspect they actually are, as opposed to what they've been disclosing, what they've been reporting, then it's going to have a huge impact on their underlying business, which is already severely overvalued. Even at the depressed stock price is incredibly overvalued.
He tweeted out this meme. The first picture is him smiling, and it reads, "They said I couldn't buy Twitter." The next is, "Then they wouldn't disclose bot info." Then the next one is, "Now they want to force me to buy Twitter in court." And the last one with him hysterical laughing is, "Now they have to disclose bot info in court." So he's going to get his bot info. And even if it's not in the form of papers, he's going to get to take the depositions of all of the Twitter executives and unearth all of the dirty laundry, the shadow banning, the bot info, all of that. And Twitter's got skin in this game too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty interesting play because I don't, like Camille, I don't think he wants this at this point. And the initial enthusiasm that he showed has waned, if not completely dissipated. But I mean, obviously there's two issues here. I mean, the agreeing to buy this at such a healthy share price, which was overvaluing it at the beginning before the price crashed, was a way of kind of getting around the fact that nobody wanted him, right? So it made the actual Twitter board say, no, we're going to take this deal because we're going to make a lot of money and this is actually a good deal. Because the thing is, and to reiterate Camille's point, it's a bad business. It's not a smart business in any way. I mean, we expect so many of these things that we have used in time, like Facebook has kind of faded out. Snapchat has faded out. These things come and they go. Twitter has a little bit more staying power because of the political class and the media class that use it so much. And, Donald Trump and this stuff of adjudicating free speech issues via Twitter and who can be on the platform. And, before this, Musk wasn't a very political guy. And now you see him like endorsing DeSantis, and you see him saying about Trump, who had a pretty funny quote. He's like, another bullshit artist, which is like, it takes one to know one. And that thing is like, Musk's response is like, yeah, I don't hate him. Like, I don't have anything against Donald Trump, which is not something that most people in positions like Elon Musk are ever willing to say, even to say something that's even partially sympathetic to Donald Trump. So it's kind of been an interesting time because however it ends, and there's no way of knowing this, it has recast Elon Musk in all of these people who I know, and I was at a dinner party probably a month ago in which somebody erupted in their hatred of Elon Musk. And there was a chorus of people that agreed. And I was kind of sheepishly at the end of the table going, don't make me do this. Don't. And of course I did it. And I just like put my knives down and I was like, look, you morons. And that was the thing, because we actually had a listener send us a great email about why Elon Musk is a great liberal hero, from fighting climate change with Tesla, going to space, all of these amazing things that he's done. And he's become this villain just because of his political opinions. And because when he said, I'll buy Twitter, I will allow like almost unfettered free speech. And, he proved his point. So if he has all the money in the world, either way, I think he's a winner at the end of this.
I know, but the rest of us are still stuck with these biased losers who moderate the Twitter discussion. So we're losers. He may be a winner.
And go to dinner parties with me. Yes.
Right. I keep going, Matt. Sorry.
Just that one thing that he did demonstrate in addition to this is that, and I think he's the only one who's really done this, is that after Trump, there still is a possibility to colonize everybody's brain pans for about 2 months. It was amazing how much everyone needed to have an opinion about Elon Musk during the spring. Didn't really see that one coming. I don't think Trump could do it again, honestly, even if he runs for president, which I doubt. He's lacking the new factor, right? Like for someone to waltz in and suddenly seize everybody with panic. Max Boot has to wear adult diapers to like try to deal with the idea of Elon Musk owning Twitter and what that means for incipient fascism in America. I mean, people have their brains broken half thinking about.
That's why it was so great.
The accusations on MSNBC of his horrendous, obvious, love for apartheid, the kind of crazy accusations.
Yeah, the New York Times gave him that.
Wasn't it Joy Reid that said that he's a man who is nostalgic about apartheid?
Yeah,
just because he was from South Africa, and as I pointed out
was like
on our show,
when he lived over there and wasn't able to stop it.
Well, when he left, he actually gave an interview at the time, and he said, I'm leaving because I don't want to be drafted into this army, conscripted into this army that I find to be a racist organization. He literally said that. And then MSNBC goes and calls him
complicit,
nostalgic.
Are you tired of feeling like someone's always watching you on the internet? Maybe the advertisers know too much about you. It's odd. Or you're just concerned about the privacy of your identity? Using incognito mode will not solve the problem either. IPVanish VPN is here for you. They will protect your right to privacy and help you stay anonymous online. IPVanish helps you safely browse the internet without exposing your private details to these third parties. You can use IPVanish on your computer, your tablet, your phones, even devices like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. When you use IPVanish, all of your data is encrypted. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. It's that simple. IPVanish is right now offering an incredible 70% off their yearly plan for our listeners with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's like them giving you 9 months for free. IPVanish is super easy to use. All you do is tap one button. You're instantly protected. So take your privacy back today with the brand rated 4.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot. Go to ipvanish.com/Megyn and use that promo code MEGYN to claim your 70% savings. ipvanish.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.